Hey guys, how you doing? This is Art. Welcome. Thank you for looking at this video. This will be my video submission for Installer of the Year for MEA 2024. But it is 2023. But the awards are going to be on 2024, just in case you didn't know. So let's start with the questions. Number one, name years of experience, number of years at the current location. Well, again, my name is Arturo Ceballos. Years of experience. I have been installing since 2002. That means that I'm old. And that also means that I got quite a bit of experience. Yeah. I don't even want to say the number. Years at the current location. We actually just turned 3 years. Audio by Art has been in San Antonio 3 years, as of 4 days ago, September 1st. How cool is that? All right, let's start with question number 2. Biggest challenge or accomplishment, either personal or professional, you've overcome in the past year. Oh boy, I would say that as far as professionally, I want to say that being a new shop, a relative new shop in town, where there's a lot of shops and there's a lot of techs, and being welcomed by San Antonians the way that we have been welcomed, and doing projects and having fun. I believe that's probably the biggest challenge that we've had. Try to establish ourselves in an area that is, you could say, saturated by many shops. I think that has been the biggest challenge, and I believe that we're doing a really good job at it. As far as personal, hey man, I'm getting older. We got all kinds of health issues, and they just keep on rolling, one by one, another after another one. But I'm still around, and I can still install, bend, twist, and do all that cool stuff that we gotta do. The 12-volt yoga. It's fun. Look it up. Question number 3. How coworkers or customers would describe you, and how do you influence the team and store culture? I mean, that is a loaded one. I think that in regards to clients, you can go down to our Google reviews. I'll even put a link in there. You'll see that we have done really well with the clients. As far as the store culture, I mean, we are a really small company, but I gotta tell you, anything that we do, it's always well received by our team members. They absolutely love the team meetings. They absolutely love whenever we go out and celebrate that we accomplish an awesome sound system. They absolutely love going to trainings and spending time with our 12-volt peers out there. I mean, we went to Vegas, we did Arizona. I mean, we are fully active in the 12-volt community, and I believe we have an excellent store culture, installation culture. Just awesome. Question number 4. Description of your installation specialty and philosophy. It needs to be done correctly. It needs to be done as if it was for me. No, I gotta take that back. Ask me when's the last time that I had a sound system in my vehicle. It's been a while. Why? Because I just don't have time. I do not have time to do my own stereo. Funny story. I remember I talked to Angel. What's up, Angel? And I told him, hey, Angel, can you do my sound system? And then he replied, sure, if you come and do mine. So no, let's take that back. My philosophy is that the system needs to be done the right way, regardless of the vehicle, regardless of the product, and it needs to be something that delivers an experience. It needs to be properly designed from the start. Because if it is not properly designed, I don't care what you do, it will not deliver. So we have to make sure that the system is designed, properly installed. Everything just needs to fall in place. That is the way. Question number 5. What do you want customers to remember about the installation aspect of your service? Everything. I want to make sure that they see that I gave it all. I want to make sure that they can see that I aim to deliver every single aspect of their request. They want a USB dongle right there, I'm going to try my best. They want to have the Bluetooth mic hidden, I'm going to do my best. They don't want to see the amplifier, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to deliver the best experience that I can when it's possible. That's what I want. I want them to remember the experience. Number 6, name industry professionals and or experiences that have had influence on you and your career. But I'm quite involved in the 12-volt industry. I know a lot of people in there, and I'm blessed to be part of. And it's so hard just to name a few people. It is hot today, guys. It's 112 degrees, so it is hot. And I don't have the fan on because I'm trying to make a nice video for you guys. So let's go back to the question. Name industry professionals. Man, I mean, you got Dina and Fernando. They're always an inspiration. The guys from 5 Star. I don't know how they do it all. I mean, they just work. It's just an admiration that I got for them. And I know that it's hard. Brian Mitchell. Brian Mitchell has been an awesome inspiration. Plus, he's guilty that I go to Chick-fil-A and get the lemonade frosties. Brian. Marty. Come on. You cannot speak about inspirations without saying Marty, the 2022 Installer of the Year. He has been an awesome person and somebody that I have grown to meet, and somebody that I grow to reach out whenever I have issues or we gotta talk or I need help on a project. He's always been there, and he's just an awesome person. Going way back, I know that he's not part of the 12-volt, but he's always gonna be an institution. Chris Yato. Every time you put a like on one of my posts, I just want you to know that that pad means quite a bit because you're somebody that I look up to. And I'm going to stop, otherwise I'm going to keep going. Question number 7. What should you be part of the top 50 installers? That's obviously for the panel to decide. I believe that I have shown that I installed at a really high level, regardless of what the vehicle, regardless if it's just a deck and an amp and speakers or a full-blown system. You will see that I have a process, and you will see that pattern that every single installation just gets the best that I can do at the moment. I'm always pushing myself to learn new technologies. For instance, this year I have been embracing the laser equipment, and something that I've been trying to utilize on a daily basis. I'm getting better at it. Next will be the 3D machine, but that's a whole different can of worms. But I will get to it eventually. So again, I believe I have a switch. I believe because I know that clients deserve to have a clean install, deserve to have a good experience. It is so hard for me not to have that switch on and just deliver something that is not worthy of my name. Okay, so when I show you the install bay. Not a whole lot. We got our wire rack. We got, I'm big as far as having connectors, as far as having all of the clips. I've started to purchase metric screws because Why not? Well, Depot's a good area to get them, guys. I just go on a crazy purchasing frenzy, but this is where I keep absolutely a lot of hardware. This is my design station. I just purchased a nice laptop. Why? Because you need to have that in order for you to start using the 3D machine. You gotta have a nice laptop. I got my mics right there for my tuning sessions. We got right here our little storage. We got all the paint cans and all that good stuff. Try to be as organized as I can, but again, it is an installation area, so you guys know that's always gonna be fun. I mean, just your standard router bits. You got your batteries right there, all the good stuff. So again, guys, try to have as many tools as we can. Obviously, I'm a big paddle popper guy. I just gotta have them. So, you know, oh, you got your torques and all that good stuff, guys. You know, you got all the S&D, your bolts, you know, all that stuff. We got, you know, your RTA right there. We got your laser right here. This is the from the Titan Muse company. We got your racks right here. This is where we store all the items that we take up from the vehicles. My little bench. We also got our table saw, routers. So, got your templates. You gotta have one of those. You gotta have the big boy. You got your drill press, because I don't care how straight you think you're doing it with a drill. That's not gonna happen, so get one of those guys. You got, you know, to bend your metals or templates. Your stations right there. More and more and more. I'm a big woodpecker guy. I gotta have the woodpeckers. And more templates, more templates. You got your woods. Dry eraser boards, you gotta have that. That's where I write all the jobs that I'm gonna have coming up, and that's pretty much it, guys. Hey guys, so let's look at some examples. I chose a 370Z that is a basic install, radio and speakers. Now it did have an existing backup camera. You can see that existing hole. What did I do? I actually went ahead and removed everything in order for me to run the wires. It doesn't matter whether you run 2 or 3 or a single wire, it always needs to be zip tied correctly. Also, you can see the whole process in order for us to capture the shapes so that we can make the speaker adapters for the speakers. Now, you can also see the transformation that I did on the center console switch panel in order for me to house a USB panel. So at this moment, you're looking at the speakers. You can see all the hardware, everything gets attached. We also add the quick disconnect. So what an installation should be, regardless of whether it's something basic or something more extravagant. Next, we move on to this OJ style Bronco. As you can see, we always protect the vehicles as part of the process. It had an existing speaker system. As you can see, you can stick your fingers in there. That, you know, that's a big no-no. What did we have to do? We had to clean up decades of dust in order for us to add the sound dampening material. We also created a cool little speaker adapters, and we just made the process on this new to the client, and we just added a bunch of new technology, such as a really cool B8 amplifier from Helix. We created an amplifier rack. We created a mount for the conductor. You can see the clean runs for the wiring, and so on. This is what I do regardless of what the vehicle is. And this is basic stuff. Yep, and that's what I've been trying to tell you. You do what is correct for the client, regardless of the vehicle, regardless of the project and the dollar amount. You always have the switch on in order for you to deliver an experience. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Truly appreciate it that you spent all this time with me. Until the next one.